Ah! I just broke it.
Nah.
Hi, welcome back. Last time on the vintage Volvo project, we took out our engine and left you with our engine beautifully mounted on our engine stand. This time we're gonna strip the rest of the car. So Robert, can you tell me what we're gonna do first?
Today we're taking out the interior.
I think we don't have to put the seat backs.
No, it's going to be a Rolls-Royce edition Amazon.
Yeah. Starlight roof.
Starlight roof or TL light roof.
Yeah. Joking around about the rear end.
About the rear end,
Seat?
about the rear seats.
Yeah.
But all joking aside, they are actually in perfect condition. They need a little bit of cleaning. Basically the seats are like Nick. Perfectly fine, but they only need a little bit of cleaning.
Nice! Now that the interior is out, it's time to move on to the next step, which is taking out the steering wheel and the dashboard. We are starting with carefully removing all the wires and labeling them.
That wasn't so bad.
Not too bad.
Random side quest. That has been bothering us for like the beginning.
10 years.
10 years.
2 weeks.
Ah, dat is helemaal geen gek idee. Hij maakt het gauw aan.
Kom eens los, man!
Alright, so the steering wheel was not coming off, so it was back to the drawing board for us to produce yet again another tool.
Just by yanking on the steering wheel we couldn't get the steering wheel loose. Even tapping it with a hammer WD-40. So we made our own steering wheel puller tool.
So it works by putting this on the middle shaft of the steering wheel, and then by screwing these in slowly, you're basically pulling the steering wheel to the wheel.
And now we're going to try our steering wheel puller for the first time.
Screwing till it falls off.
Of course, this is 7/16 inch. No. A half an inch. Yes. A quarter, or not even a quarter. Not even a quarter. I think we need a longer bolt for that one. Ja, gaan we weer.
Ja, gewoon een kwartje.
Kijk.
Oh, het is nog niet eens een kwartje.
Is het stuur los? Voor mij wel, niet.
You have no idea how much trouble this cost.
Wat is dit?
Maar nou, de tool werkt.
Nou, losmaken dan maar, hè?
Ja.
Dan moet dit ook nog verder.
Now you'll see us remove the ventilation unit. It looks quite simple now, but believe us that it was really hard. The insulation was glued on and I think the glue got really bad over time, so we had quite a struggle removing it. But in the end we just used a lot of wiggling and a lot of force and then it gave way.
Look at my baby!
So here's the radiator from the heater unit. And here's the impeller.
First Volvo Amazon with a turbocharger.
Look, can you hear that turbo whistle?
Next up are the wipers.
Dit.
Oh.
Ja, nog een paar. Ja, die kant nog een paar. Ja, kom maar.
And that's it. Just as simple as that, the wipers are out. The next step will be to remove the windows. And since we don't want to break them, we asked a couple of friends to help us out.
Ja, deze moet je misschien wel. Hij is precies in de bak gevallen, dat is goed. Maar hij kan zo maar naar buiten. Ik kan ook hier. Zo.
wisselen. Ja. Dit is... Dit was te makkelijk. Helemaal in sync. Hier komt ging goed.
Oké.
Nou, iemand koffie?
While we are at it, we're also tackling a few other things like removing the pedals. The next thing we're gonna do is removing the steering wheel system. This, however, required us to use our least favorite tool thus far. It's the disc puller. The bolts are tapered, so they're really pressed in, and we need to use a lot of force to press them out. And I don't know what it is with this tool, but it's just really nerve-wracking to use. See for yourself.
Ja? Ja. Een grappige montage, gewoon 3 keer die knal. Ja, maar dat ging wel goed.
You see what I mean? It's freaking scary. But luckily for us, there's 3 more to go.
Doe gewoon met niks te kost.
Alsof het allemaal heel is.
Nee, dit is...
Dit is ook scheef. Heel klem wel.
Lekker dik.
Oh!
Biep! Dat is echt een goede
Oh,
idee.
die voel je echt in je fucking hart, jongen, die knal.
Ja. Allemaal dingen moeten wel overhalen. Ik heb ook geen kosten laten halen. Ja? Deze niet meer. Ja, zo. Ook dat je denkt van,
This is the way.
you know the way. Ja, dit voelt goed.
Ja?
You're shitting man. Good shit. Good
shit.
Shitting man.
While you're shitting.
While you're shitting. Hoppa.
beautiful. I couldn't have said it better myself. So now it's time to remove the fuel tank. So let's start by draining the junk that's been sitting in here for 15 years.
Ik heb je altijd moeite mee.
Ja, die tank is boven. Zo, ik moet iets nemen. Dan stop ik gewoon met. Ah.
Nou, andere kant. Oh.
Ja, precies.
Die lucht.
Het smaakt even, het stuiterde in mijn mond. Lekker. Het smaakt goed. Zo. Oh. Okay. You think this is made to go through this hole? Okay.
It is.
Wow.
Oh.
I think I just broke it loose.
Now it works.
Yeah.
Next up was to remove all the screws which hold in the fuel tank. And they were really stuck, and as you will see we tried a million different ways to get them out, but let's just say, in the end we managed.
Oh joh. Ja. Ja. En wat een ruimte opeens. Dan kan je veel meer kwijt.
Ja.
In de koffers.
So now that we have a new entrance to our trunk, it's time we tackle the one thing that we have been dreading the most. We have been postponing this for way too long, but now it's finally time. Let's remove the gas tank.
Met de rode en bijna.
Even een wachtmuziekje.
Zo'n jazz. Een soul noise betrekken. Zonder opboeren.
2 uur later.
I mean, finesse is always the solution. Oh, wauw. Mooiste gedeelte van de auto.
We're glad that we finally got rid of that tank. And it's been hiding a really nice piece of metal as well. Now it's time to put it on the bridge and work on the underside. First up, we're gonna remove the drive axle.
Straight axles.
Straight axle. It does this. And it does this.
Okay.
And that leaves us with only two things to remove left. It's the handbrake lever and all the plumbing.
Just for future reference, this is the brake line. This is the fuel line. It goes all the way over here, over here. We're now working on the handbrake lever. Here the gas pipe joints. So you have LPG gas, brake, fuel. And then here you can see the brake line splits into two. And here you have still the gas and the fuel going over there.
So now I think it's done. Like, we stripped everything. There's nothing left on this car. So the only thing we have now is a big pile of metal with a lot of holes in it. So for instance, this one, and this one, and this one, and of course this one. So don't forget about this one. Another one, and a small one here. And this one is also really tiny. Another one here. And don't forget about this one. We have some square holes, rectangular holes, small round holes. And one here. And one here. Not sure if this one is supposed to be here.
Okay, we get it. A lot of holes. Move on. But man, look at this. The car is fully stripped. There's only a front and a rear axle on here right now, so that we can move it about. Other than that, it's only metal. And some rust, of course. We can hardly recognize it as a car anymore, but it is. It's our car. And we're really happy where we are right now, and we can't wait for the next episode where we'll start welding. So join us next time. But first, we need to give the garage a good clean up.